All right, let's talk about the beautiful, the fabulous, the Castaway Cay. What is Castaway Cay? What is that beautiful place? Castaway Cay is Disney's private island. And if you're wanting to go to it, you usually will port somewhere in Florida. And you want to make sure that it's one of your ports because it is magical. There's something that happens when you are on Castaway Cay. I don't know what it is. My favorite thing to do when we were there, I put my lawn chair that they have, and they have many chairs that you can sit on, but I put it in the ocean and it was just the right temperature. Like it was hot outside, but the water was just the right temperature. And I just sat in the ocean with the water rushing over my feet and just something in my brain just went and relaxed. It was magical. So Castaway Cay is a beautiful, wonderful, magical place. I want to make sure that you enjoy and capitalize on your entire time there. So let's talk about some tips. Line up early to get off the boat. That's right. Just like everything else Disney, be there early. If they say that you can get off the boat at 8, be there at 7:30. Be fed, be ready, get out there. You can go to the buffet early. Just take advantage of it because you want to spend every minute on the boat. Or not on the boat, on the island. Some people leave early and they're like, I gotta get pretty for dinner. Don't do that. Stay. Why? They're not gonna leave you. You could go get lined back to get on the ship 15 minutes before they're gonna leave. Because they're not gonna leave. They're gonna wait for you. Not that I want you to be one of those late people because that's nuts. But take advantage. This is their private island and it's fabulous. All right. Take with you when you get off the ship your key to the world and your ID cards. I would carry a small bag that has like your stuff in it, just so it can guard and protect your lawn chairs that you decide to pick. Pack some good water shoes for walking because it's a decent sized island, and you may want to rent bikes, so you want like good walking shoes that can also get wet. You may want to take some bug spray. Definitely bring sunscreen. If you forget your sunscreen, they will have places that you can buy some, and reapply it. I did not reapply it. These came from Castaway Cay because I did not reapply my sunscreen. A waterproof camera is a lot of fun, or even there's like these plastic covers that you can put on your iPhone and then it seals it off and you can take pictures underwater. Oh, we loved snorkeling because they have all these cool buried things like statues of Mickey, ships from movies, like awesome things that you can just go underwater with your camera and take a picture of as you're snorkeling. We rented the snorkel gear there. We didn't take any of our own. We thought that would be way too much work and heavy. We saw a stingray when we were in there looking at the snorkels. We freaked out. Me and my son went, run. You can send a postcard from the island to someone. They have a little postcard place that you can send it from there. There is a kids club on the island. There's a teen beach section with like athletic activities. So if you've got kids that are wanting to do their own thing, there's places for them to go. You can take the tram right off the bat. Like right as you get off the boat, you can take the tram. Otherwise, it's about a 7-minute walk. If you do decide to walk, there are some character meet and greets and different photo opportunities. As you go, it's up to you. We were with grandparents. We took the tram. There are 2 beaches. There is Serenity Bay, which has slightly better food for lunch. And that one you're definitely going to want to take a tram to because it's a little bit further. And then they have the family island. So you have 2 choices depending on what is your fun for the day. I would get a chair fast. Get one with an umbrella quickly and put your stuff on it. Claim it. Position yourself on the beach where you think you're going to be the most. The kids like the Pelican Plunge, so they have like a little water park that's in the ocean that you kind of have to swim out to get in line to go down the slide. There are height requirements, but you need some good swimming skills in order to do it. And I think they do have floaties that they make you strap on if they're still the right height, but just to make sure. But you are plunging into the ocean. Just beware that there may be fish. I couldn't reach the bottom. I am 5'2", so that's not hard to say, but I couldn't reach the bottom and then I had to swim back to shore or back to get in line. If you're going to snorkel frequently, stay on that side. That will help you, the family side, because that's where the snorkeling is. It's not on the Serenity Bay side. It's on the family beach side. If you want a cabana, that's splurging for me. But if you want a cabana, you are going to want to reserve that way, way in advance. They sell out. A cabana is like, it's like a little hut, your own little hut. You have somebody that will bring you food and drinks. You just order them. They have a little fridge. They have like a hammock. It's just like a great spot for a family especially. So if you want one, reserve it because they will go fast. If you want snorkeling gear, bike rentals, smaller activities like that, you can buy that as soon as you get, or rent it, as soon as you get to the island. That's what we did. We did not reserve anything in advance. We just walked up and said, we'd like 4 snorkel gear. Can we, and then we used them and it was fantastic. If you want bigger activities, like they do have parasailing or boat rides, you're going to want to reserve those in advance. They do sell out. And we didn't do those. We just wanted to enjoy the island and do the snorkeling. That was really an important thing for us. So do what you want. But remember, some of those you're probably going to want to reserve early. They will hand out towels as you are getting off the boat. You can also purchase a water package if you are thinking you want to like carry, I think it's like a refrigerated bag full of water. Do know that they will have places that you can still fill up a water jug. That's what we did. We took our thermoflasks and just filled, we had them full when we got off the island, and then where we got lunch, because you will be fed on the beach, not on the beach, but on the island for lunch, we filled up our water bottles there. But we did buy, they had this like sling thing that you could put a big water bottle in. We did end up buying that. That way we could just carry that and we didn't have to put it in our bags on top of all our shoes and our sunscreen, that sort of thing. For lunch, it's so good. Let's be real. Can I just be real for a second here? Food on a Disney cruise ship is not like any other cruise. It just isn't. My favorite steak of all time, and I'm kind of like picky when it comes to steaks, was on a Disney cruise ship, and it was amazing. It was so good. The lunch on the island is fantastic as well. They're going to have burgers, and the nice thing is you've got burgers on the ship, but they can't flame cook them over a grill. They probably have to like bake them or cook it on the stove. This is flame-kissed burgers and hot dogs, and they have fish and mahi-mahi. And of course, there's soft serve ice cream and fruit salad. On Serenity Bay, they have ribeye. So if you're like dying for that, it's on that part of the island, that side. We didn't get that. We thought the burgers were too good to pass up. But the food is yummy. They do have alcoholic drinks for purchase. And on Castaway Cay, they have specific things that you can buy only on that island that says Castaway Cay on it. I have several shirts, magnets. If you want something that says Castaway Cay, it's not going to be on the ship. It's only going to be on the island. So get it if you want it. They also have sunscreen swimsuits if you got them, sand shovels and buckets and hats and stuff. Just anything that you may have forgotten that you might want to enjoy. They do have the Castaway Cay run. If you want to do that, you don't need a reservation anymore. You just go up to the hut that's kind of by the entrance to the race or run and say, hey, I'm going to go do this run. And they're like, okay, when you're done, come back and we'll give you this. So you do. Along the path for the run, which is, it's almost like I feel like it's an airport runway, like part of it. You're going through the jungle a bit, but they've also had this really cool tower. Don't skip it. Go to the top and take like a panoramic picture of the whole island because you can see the whole thing and it's phenomenal. You can run it. You can walk the race. You don't have to do anything crazy. It's amazing. Realize it's probably going to rain. You're on an island. It's probably going to be hot. It's an island. So plan ahead. Drink, drink, drink. Plenty of water. Don't skimp on that. Don't end up being that poor friend that needs an IV on Castaway Cay, right? Like, take care of yourself. Be mindful of it. The lunch is only served at certain times while you're there. I think it's like, I want to say it's like 11 to 2. I don't know. But I think you're on the island from like 8 to 4. So make sure and get food. A lot of it. Multiple times. It's so good. And I feel like they even later on, if you missed lunch or if you start getting peckish again, they've got like sandwiches later on if you're like, it wasn't enough. I'm on cruise mode and all I do is eat for a living and it's fantastic. Isn't that the best part? I don't have to cook meals for people and I get to eat whatever I want. It's fantastic. This isn't the time to weigh yourself. And this, I feel like, I think I did the whole race. I don't know if I did, but they don't really care. So it's okay. Hopefully that helps you with your Castaway Cay tips and tricks, and hopefully you have a magical time on the island. Please like and subscribe.